Welcome to ATB. I'm Darren. Dan's here with Shona Drechsler at the Werribee Quarantine Centre. And this morning, the big breakfast here, Shona, and we're only a few days out now, and I think the wear and tear is starting to tell on us as well as the horses.
I come out of the box a bit properly this morning.
Yes, it's been a long week, but oh well, where else would you want to be at this time of year?
Yeah, it's brilliant. It's great. The vibe's happening, and the breakfast has been fantastic up there.
The big news of the morning is that Sideglance has pulled up sore and may miss the McKinnon.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Very disappointing.
Yeah.
So
put in a blinder run at Cox Plate.
The attrition rate this spring has been massive for no real reason other than just horses are not made of steel.
Athletes.
That's it. All right, let's go backtrack and go through last week's runners and results.
Yeah, so we had Esprit de Sol finish 10th on Geelong Cup Day.
Yeah, Esprit de Sol went to the Derby trial and Blinker's first time, and unfortunately there was just no way he would settle, and Stephen Bass had no choice but to take him to the front, and he just over-raced and dropped out, so he's gone for a spell. And maybe we'll look at the South Australian Derby in the autumn.
Yep. And then on Thursday we went to Ballarat where we had Flying Paris finish 9th.
Well, it was a very disappointing ride by Craig Williams. After a brilliant ride in the Geelong Cup, I knew he wouldn't be able to make two good rides in a row.
Yep.
We asked him to go back and let her finish off, but unfortunately he rode her too far forward and she was playing late. So very, very disappointed. She's a quality animal, and I'd be suggesting you follow her up next week.
Happy Highway 5th.
Yeah, nice run, even run. That's about her grade. She'll win one of those races, but she's going better than she was.
My Obsession 5th.
Yeah, not quite sure what happened there. Michelle Payne got off and reported she didn't feel right, so she didn't knock her around, but I thought when she eased up on her, she actually made up another 3 lengths, so she's pulled up with no issues, so she's a quality horse, and I think when she gets out to 1400, she'll be winning.
Okay, and then Friday night we went to Moonee Valley where we had Platelet finish 11th.
What a magnificent race. A Manikato that will be spoken about for years and years has been one of the great true races. Probably as big a highlight as the Cox Plate, the Manikato, and I thought Platelet was super. She was back last. Don't know why, didn't really want to back that far, but she had to come wide and she was just about to hit full gear and rattle home when Iconic came over and gave her a good hip and shoulder, and that took away her momentum, which meant she finished 1.8 lengths off the winner. I think if she hadn't have got checked, she probably finishes within half a length of those horses. There's no doubt Platelet's going better than ever, and we really look forward to seeing her at Flemington down the straight in the Darley Group 1.
Yep.
She's flying this, man. Great run.
She'll be lining up against a few of her competitors in the same race, and their international boom sprinter Slade Power.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it because you get scared, but you just got to remember she's probably one of the best sprinting mares in the country.
Yeah, and didn't she look good? She's come back bigger and better.
She's certainly carrying more weight over the back end, and she's just an amazing mare.
Yep. Saturday we went to Rose Hill with Abasso where he finished 12th.
First up run, Chris Waller was not happy with Blake Shin's ride at all. Felt he gave him too much to do when he's first up 85% fit, and he loomed up on the corner like he was going to win, but ran out of condition to finish last. Forget that, he's better than that, and with that run under his belt he'll be fine. He's a good horse.
Yep. Our guest of honour failed to finish in the Cox Plate.
Tragedy, very disappointing for everyone concerned. Shattering. Turns out he pulled a hamstring when he jumped out the gates, which meant he was in pain the whole way, and Craig Williams did the right thing to pull him up, but very disappointing when you fly a horse halfway around the world and he tears a hamstring. So he's gone to Ballarat Vet Clinic to be checked over before we determine his future, but it's only a soft tissue injury, and within 8 to 10 weeks he'll be fine.
And we had Evans a winner at Morfettville.
Yes, some good news from the day. Evans, bob of the head. Congratulations to Darren Weir on the training effort, and fantastic ride by Harry Coffey. Rode her sensational to get there in the last bob, and that mare's going well. So congratulations to all the owners in Evans.
And we had Tack winning back-to-back Group 1.
Amazing, isn't it? Tack de Boistrom winning the Royal Oak in France on Sunday night. A horse that didn't run at Royal Ascot because the track was too firm. A couple of days later he's flipped over mad fresh and cracked some ribs. If you've ever had cracked ribs, you know what that's like. We couldn't have a saddle on him for 3 months. And then Marco produces him first up in a Group 1 over 3100 on a soft track, and he wins by 2 lengths.
Marvellous effort.
Great training effort, great horse, probably lays claims to being the best wet track stayer in the world. If you could give me a heavy 20 on Melbourne Cup Day, he'd win by panels.
Easy peasy.
But it's never going to happen. So we'll continue to campaign him in Europe, and he's a marvellous horse. So now we freshen him up and we start again when their good races come around in 2015.
Yep, so there are our results. So now we can talk about this week's coming runners. And tonight we're off to Kempton Park in the UK with Canneridge.
Another late night. I'm not sure what time that race is. I haven't looked that far yet, but Marco told me before he boarded the plane for Australia last night that he thinks that Canneridge is not effective on wet ground, and obviously we're going into their winter over there, so she'll run on the synthetic. If she can handle that and run well, she'll go straight into a listed race, and hopefully she can win a couple of those over their winter, and then we might see her at Royal Ascot next season in one of the sprint races.
And tomorrow we're off to Horsham with a few runners in Martha's Moment.
Martha's Moment, yeah, look, she was okay first up. She needed that. She'll probably need tomorrow as well, but she's a mare that's going to get out to 1600, and I think tomorrow she'll improve, and then we'll be ready when she gets to the mile.
Yep. Host Me steps up in distance to 1800 metres.
Super run last start, I think, at Horsham. If she gets the right run and the right ride, I think she should be winning.
Royal Fantasy.
Royal Fantasy, she's a sleeper, better than what you've seen to date, and I think she might surprise a few tomorrow.
Okay, and then Flemington on Saturday. We've got Firehouse Rock in the Group 1 Amy Derby.
Well, this is our first Derby runner. Very exciting, super for the owners. He's an expensive horse and a lovely horse by Fastnap Rock. He's done everything right this preparation. He's a genuine horse. He's trained on since his last run, where I think Nick Hall took off at the 600 thinking he was going to be a grinder to get the line, but was surprised by his turn of foot. Got to the lead really easily and then got lost and waited for his mates and got better length. He won't be doing that this week in the Derby. He'll be hitting the line 300 out and making his run. So he's a 10-1 chance.
Yep.
Back him each way, I have.
Sunday we've got Sir Dylan nominated at Kilmore.
Going really well, this horse with Darren Weir. This is his best prep by a mile, and he's got to be some hope there before he goes up to Ballarat on Cup Day.
And if Bearman doesn't get a run at Moonee Valley Friday night, she'll go to Mornington on Sunday.
That's right.
And Ballarat, we've got Tokyo Tower on the Monday, Cup Eve.
Good win last start. Ballarat on Monday before the Cup won't be a strong race, and she'll get her chance to go back to back. I think she's an improving type.
Tuesday we're off to Flemington for the big day, the race at Stops the Nation, and we've got 3 runners, Raining Meteor.
Raining Meteor, running there with Hugh Bowman on board. Very hard to find a 3-year-old sprint race this time of year, so we had to in good order. He's going to Ballarat on Cup Day, and I think he'll run a nice race here at odds.
Yep.
Tayo is also been entered for Flemington on Cup Day. Nice run first up behind the quarterback, wasn't beaten far, too short for him. Gets extra ground here at Flemington, the big track will suit him, and I think he's going to be in the finish and he'll be a good price. He's got former rank trust in the Gus, so don't underestimate this horse. If he doesn't win Tuesday, he'll be winning his next start.
And then we've got Seismos in the race that Stops the Nation, the Melbourne Cup.
Well, it's fantastic. We're here at Werribee and we've watched him work this morning, and just talking to Paul there, he's in great order. I think we're going to take the winkers off. He'll stay the 2 mile. He just needs luck in running. Barrier 8 or 9 or 10 will do. And it's a truly run race. He's going to be right in the finish. If they jam the pace off like they did in the Caulfield Cup, he'll probably go forward. And I think a lot of these horses are not going to run the 2 mile. He will. I think he'll run in the top 10. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. But truly, I think he's seriously a top 6 chance.
Yep, and we wish all the owners good luck.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. I know the nerves are starting to build and everyone's getting excited, but, it's a fickle game. We've just heard this morning the side glance has gone lane. Our horse is perfect. I've heard little whispers about a few other internationals in the Cup that are not quite right. One of them's not quite favourite, but apparently it's got a foot. So look out, there might be more news to unfold here yet.
And we're also going to Stawell with Flying Paris for a non-TAB meeting to get her confidence back.
Yes, we've sacked Craig Williams. We told him he could not ride this horse again, or not at Stawell on Cup Day. We don't want him. He can go to Flemington. So look, she just needs to be ridden back and get her confidence back and hit the line before we go to Sandown over the carnival with her. She's a really good filly.
Yep, and La Passe might go to Kyneton on Kyneton Cup Day. Yeah,
looking forward to Kyneton Cup on Wednesday. It's a great day there amongst the big trees, and it's a great way to unwind after the Flemington.
Yep.
But it wouldn't be fantastic to go up there with the Melbourne Cup and watch La Passe win 2 out of 2. She was super first up, and she's a big chance to go back to back.
Yeah, so let's talk about what we've got coming up.
What have we got coming up, Shona, apart from all these horses running around in big races? So, we've got 3 Group 1 runners, and because the other one's Platelet on the Emirates Day, but we'll talk about her next week.
Yeah.
But we've still got 3 bullets in the big Group 1s at this stage, with Firehouse, Rock, Size, Moss and Platelet. So the spring, we're right in the middle of it now.
Yep, that's it. But we've also got a few functions that we can talk about. We've got Cup Eve at the Emerald Hotel. If you haven't replied to me that you're coming, please do.
Yeah, come Monday night to the Emerald. It's a nice evening. Marco and Lucia Body will be there, and it's just a good opportunity to catch up with, have a chat with them, in a relaxed atmosphere. It's very hard to catch up and talk to them on Cup Day. So everyone's welcome. Just let Shona know if you want to come along at 415 Clarendon Street. We've got Call of the Card, and I believe we've got 2 tickets available for that.
That's it, yep.
On Monday?
Monday at Crown Casino, 12 noon to 3. And that's where the big bets are put on for the Melbourne Cup time. So it's supposed to be a good time.
Yeah, looking forward to it. So a couple of tickets there if you want to come along and spend the afternoon with us at Call of the Card. We've got people going to Government House. We've got people doing the barrier draws. We've got people in the parade down the main street. It's all happening, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. And we've got the Christmas party on November 30.
Yes, so we're going to unwind with our Christmas party at Manning Tree Park, same as last year, on the 30th of November. So please RSVP to Shona if you want to come along for the afternoon, and just come up to the farm and we'll show you some of your horses. And with a bit of luck, we might have some of the mares and foals back there, and we can give you a look at those. It's a great fun day, and we'd love to see you up there to celebrate 2014.
Beautiful.
Well, that's all for this week. It's massive, it's huge. The excitement, anticipation, nerves. It's just very tiring, but as you can see, we're both half dead.
I've been burning midnight oil and morning oil.
It's just a lot on, and we're really trying hard to make sure we get it all right, so everyone has a great time and really enjoys the experience.
Yep.
And now we just need a result and to have a bit of fun. So I'm Darren Dance. This is Shona Drechsler. Good luck at Flemington.